I am normally several years late to a fashion trend, so I am really pleased to be hopping on this particular one whilst it's only a few months old. Literally only just managed to say goodbye to my skinny jeans. I'm going to be sewing a pair of barrel-legged trousers. The pattern I picked is the coat trouser by Daughter Judy. This is the fabric I'm going to be using. It is deadstock Banana Republic. It's quite thick and heavy, and it's got just a tiny bit of stretch. You can see it also has a minor imperfection. For a wearable toile, I think this is a really fantastic fabric to use. Let's get sewing. I cut right side up so that I could see exactly where this imperfection was going to be. Now cut out all of my pieces. This is the back trouser piece, and I very deliberately placed that imperfection where the crotch is. So hopefully that won't be too obvious when I am wearing this. Measurements actually fall between two sizes. So my waist is a size bigger than my hips, and normally what I would do is grade between the sizes. However, in the instructions, she suggests that you don't over-engineer the sizing and actually to keep adjustments to a minimum. So what I've done is I've cut the slightly larger size, the one that fits my waist, because I think in terms of fitting, that's probably the most important size to get right. And the other thing that I've done is I've taken 5 centimeters off the length. I'm only 5'3". It's a very common adjustment that I need to make. I first sewed the pockets and then moved on to the dreaded zipper. I have such a fear of zippers, I don't know why. And this fly construction was actually pretty complicated. I had to read it like 20 times to make sure I got it right. Here is my progress so far. The zipper is now done. Plan today is to sew the crotch seam and then down this leg, and then I will be onto the waistband. First I did the pockets before sewing up the legs and then moving on to the waistband, but before I did all that I did a very quick fit check. I was really happy with how it all was, and then final touches were the buttonholes and the belt loops. I am so excited because they are done. Here they are. I am so pleased with how these turned out. Waistband fits perfectly. I don't know if they are maybe just a tiny bit big in the leg. I did cut the pattern to fit my waist, and it's a size too big on my hips. So I don't know if I made this again. Perhaps I would just take the seams in a little bit. Surprisingly, the thing that I struggled with the most was the waistband and the belt loops. My machine just does not cope well with any sort of chunk. These feel really comfy to wear. I think these are going to be a staple in my wardrobe.